Well, Christmas has come and gone, and I'm sure you've all got lots of lovely games and toys to be busying yourselves with. But if you have spare eShop credit or vouchers lying around, then today might put you in the mood for a particular type of game. I'm Dave from SaveDex, so let's take a look at what games on the Nintendo Switch are the most appropriate to play on Boxing Day. In this intro, we can see Super Crate Box, a game I'd highly recommend, and I've talked about this enough in previous videos, so go check out those links in the description to find out more about this game, and there's also a nice subscribe button down there if you want to see our future videos. Super Crate Box's availability on the eShop isn't the most consistent, so let's take a look at some that are more easily obtainable. So Boxing Day, here we've got Fun Box Party. That has the word box in it, and it has the word fun and the word party. Looks like a triple threat to me. Speaking of triple, there are 3 mini-games to play on this one. Nothing special, and ironically for a game that has the word party in the title, they're more fun to play in single player. But that's not got anything to do with boxes. Let's look at something that's not got anything to do with boxes. A game called Not. This can be downloaded for a very cheap price on the eShop and I highly recommend it. You are running along the top of a box, switching between the different faces depending on which way it tells you, up, down, left or right. But it might say not up, so you go anywhere but up, or it may say not up, so you do go up. The instructions get more and more confusing as the game goes on, involving triple negatives, colours, impossible exits to make and so much more, all under such a tight time limit. So that does involve a box, but you don't play as a box. Where can you play as one though? Unbox Newbies Adventure is a 3D platformer where you play as a box. It does control somewhat weirdly and takes some getting used to, but bouncing around these worlds is kind of fun. I would only recommend this game if it was on sale though, and it does get some heavy discounts from time to time. Box Boy and Box Girl, a puzzle platformer that encourages co-op teamwork. Their abilities to extend themselves does enable some clever level design. This one is only 2 player though, so what if you've got more than 2 people over for the holidays still? That's where Death Squared comes in. They're box shaped, so this counts. It's a really good puzzle game that you can play with up to 4 people, and I recently did a session on this with 3 of us playing, and it was mad fun trying to navigate the trickier sections. Crash Bandicoot games have you smashing boxes a lot, so I guess that's appropriate enough. I don't think you need the excuse of boxes to play these incredible games though, so seeing that it's called Boxing Day, let's make it less about the box and more about the boxing. Punch-Out is available on the NES app from Nintendo Switch Online. It's a boxing game that has puzzle elements to it. You have to work out your opponent's tells to learn what moves they're about to do so you can use the right way to counter. You really do need to have good reflexes as the game progresses. But if that doesn't sound super enough for you, then Super Punch-Out is available on the SNES app from Nintendo Switch Online. It plays similar, with new opponents and more advanced graphics, and it's very enjoyable to play. But what if you don't have Nintendo Switch Online? But there is another way to play as Little Mac on the Switch. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Get a bunch of Little Macs together in the boxing ring stage and smash each other off. You can use stamina mode if you want a more authentic fighting experience to get a proper knockout. King K. Rool has a boxing glove move too. But if you want a less chaotic and more traditional fighting game, Street Fighter, that's always a good bet for some fun multiplayer action. There's a nice collection on the Switch containing 12 games from Street Fighter's histories, and you can have Balrog, who happens to be a boxer. Is there a Switch game though that feels like a unique boxing experience that can't be found on any other system? A modern fighting game that has a Nintendo-like spin on it? What's that sound? Oh, it's ARMS! This game came out a few months after the Switch and it seemed to just come and go and not many people talk about it anymore. I don't play it a whole lot nowadays, so I am part of the problem, but I tend to do that with fighting games outside of Smash anyways. What you have here is a fighting game where you have the camera behind you. boxing gloves or other accessories for your hands, and your arms are extendable so you can punch each other from a distance. There are 15 playable characters, each with their own unique abilities. There are plenty of arms to collect, which can mix things up a lot more, and a few extra game modes that keep things interesting. It even has motion controls that work well, so if you're in a fun party mood with some friends over, this will definitely provide you with some mad boxing fun. Thank you for watching this video. Are there any boxing related games I missed? Let me know in the comments down below. Maybe I'll try them for Boxing Day next year. There are some games on the eShop I haven't tried yet that look fun, like Boxing Champs for example, and there's also fitness boxing if you're that way inclined. So thank you very much for watching this. If you want to make any recommendations to me, head down to that comments section, give it a like while you're down there, and make sure you subscribe for more to come into the future. So thank you very much for watching. Bye bye everyone.